There once was a magnificent butterfly. She had splendid wings of marigold yellow, tinged with ocean blue. Her greatest joy was soaring over the golden fields of wheat, the gentle flowing streams, and the lush green forests of her home called Ukraine. One day, she ventured towards a new city, filled with strange, loud sounds and smoky skies. Through the haze, she noticed a lone figure, a boy on a porch stair. She landed on a once bright pink flower, now covered in soot, and gazed at him. His face was wet with tears. As he held his knees close to his chest, she felt a stirring in her tiny butterfly heart. She did not know his story was one of a child forced to leave his home, his school, and his friends. The butterfly glided softly and landed beside him. She waited patiently for him to notice her, and when he did, the boy wiped his eyes and hiccuped a little. He smiled and held his hand towards the butterfly's spindly legs. She was somewhat shy, but saw only kindness in the boy's blue eyes. Their faces were close, and the butterfly placed a slender leg gingerly, like a dainty ballerina, upon his pale finger. The boy peered closer and noticed the butterfly's wings, the vibrant colors, and remembered a time when his grandfather would take his ancient books from his library and teach him about the wonders of nature. One of the boy's favorites was a picture book of butterflies. He remembered his grandfather's deep laugh, the crinkle of his dark brown eyes, looking at him with such warmth and love. He remembered how his grandfather introduced him to the old world swallowtail. He pointed his finger and traced the bright yellow wings and deep blue tail. This one takes its name from a great hero, a man who was both a soldier and a healer, and it makes Ukraine his home, just like you and me. The grandfather talked about his home of Odessa, the day and the feel of cool sand between his toes. He told the boy, "Always remember, though you travel far and wide, like this butterfly, your home will always have a special place in your heart." The boy turned his attention to the majestic butterfly and smiled as he launched her towards the heavens. She gracefully flew upwards, then turned suddenly back towards the boy, and suddenly his young face, now free of tears, and her tiny butterfly heart was at peace. The boy gathered his worn sketchbook and grabbed a dull pencil from his pocket and began furiously to sketch the butterfly's stunning acrobatic movements. Then he drew pictures of his friends, his school, and his home, his heart lifting with every loving memory. The magnificent butterfly gathered her strength and sailed higher into the deep blue sky, over the golden fields of wheat, the most picturesque Ukraine. Leaving behind the boy, she became a watercolor montage of yellow and blue, the flag that flies in the ocean winds of Odessa, and, on the breeze that carried her, the whispers of words of freedom, glory, hope, carried her splendid wings towards home.